Hello, hello. What's going on, everybody? What is happening? We're back. Hope everyone had a good weekend. Scoot that out of the way. There we go. Hope everyone had a good weekend. Good to see you all. Relic, first on the board this time. Man, Cody, I'm sorry, man. You're slipping. Good to see you, Relic. I hope you had a good hunt today. I saw you live streamed, but I missed it. I don't know if that was yesterday or today, but I saw it on my feed. I didn't get a chance to watch it yet, but hope that went well. Hope you found some good stuff. Mr. Foot, good to see you. Hey, Cody. Third's better than last, unless third is last. What's going on? Good evening to you as well. All right. $2,000 of dimes. Oh, is Streamlabs still not working? Maybe I should figure that out now, huh? Before we actually get going here. Let's see if there's anything I can do there. Can you guys test a few commands? I don't know if I have it working here. Let's see what I can do. Okay, no, not that one. Oops. Wrong sign in. How about that one? There we go. Come on. Let's see. Forgot how to do this again. Go and do this. Anything work? Anything? It's a lot of money. Yeah, I know. Gotta turn it back into bank account money. What are we doing with $2,000 in dimes? You know what we're doing with $2,000 of dimes. Let's see. Art chat widgets. Don't want widgets. Just want you to be working, you know. Oh wait, it's CloudBot, isn't it? Oh, it was shut off. Why was it shut off? Okay, it was shut off. Let's see if it let's see if it jumps in. Try out some commands now. Let's see if that works, or if we'll have to restart the stream real quick. Just do a quick on and off. For some reason, CloudBot was turned off. It's not ideal. Oh, Mercury? I wish. They're circulated. Getting a dime to represent every sub. Be back in 15. Don't give away any gold coins without me. Don't worry. I don't think we'll have that problem. Hey, what's up, Maple? Just stops in to say hi. I have to leave now. My coin club is having a Christmas party tonight. Have fun. You have fun as well, Maple. Let us know how it goes. I might have to restart this stream here. Just check. Yeah. I don't know why it was shut off, but let me see. Yeah, no, it should be on. Should be working. Okay, what I'll do is we're gonna end the stream and I'm gonna start a new one right away. Okay, so give me 60 seconds and go back on our channel, and then you can jump back in, okay? Just so we get the bot working. I'm gonna do that real quick. Oh wait, nope, it's working. Never mind. Everyone ignore last request. Ignore last request. We're good. We at least can heist, and that's all that matters. That's all anyone wants to do anyway, right? That was the real thing, to gamble. As long as the people can gamble, they will be satisfied. Alright, one of these boxes, I think, has a silver ender. I don't remember which one. This one, and you can see it from here. Check out the color on that thing. Check out the color on this one. Get in a good light. It is very toned. There you go, you can kind of see it. The camera never likes it, but oh well. That one's gonna be in there. Got a really cool ender. Actually, you know what? Let's show that to our video. Why not? We just pulled out the first box here and we want to discuss an ender. It's not silver, we don't think, but man, it's got some good color on it. Oh, there you go. There you can see it. Some of these dimes, they tone so nicely, don't they? So we'll definitely be getting to that one and taking a look at it closer. Other than that, I don't see any enders, but we're going to crack into box one. There we go. There we go. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Let the disappointment begin. No, I got higher hopes than our last hunt because there's no way we will only get one silver dime, right? There's no way. I mean, I sure hope not anyway. We can get more than one. These dimes are definitely circulated, so that's nice. But won't know till we know. What's up, Garrett? Good to see you. Haven't been ignoring anybody, I'm sorry. Just trying to make sure everything in the stream is looking good and working here. That's awesome. Yeah, Littlefoot, I think there's only one person to blame for your... one person to blame for all your coins being gone. And it's obviously Garrett, so lay into him. What's going on there? It's clearly. I mean, who else's fault would it be? We could get 0. One is good. Let's not hope for 0. How about that? Our goal is to not hope for 0. If we get to the point where we're begging for 1, then you know we've hit the rock bottom. But I got the sleeves on this time, the very short sleeves. Last time we wore sleeves, you know what happened, so hopefully that works out in my favor again. I just want a big old collection dump. Is that too much to ask for? Or just some mega toners, you know? Something like that. That's not too difficult to ask for. Anyway, how was everybody's weekend? How'd you guys do? Hanging in there? Ooh, there's some color. Oh yeah. The burnt blue. There's some color. If we can't find silver, let's at least get crazy toners. Oh yeah, Littlefoot worked. I remember now. Remember your predicament. Well, I'll tell you what my high school math teacher told me repeatedly. Sucks to suck. It's tough, guy. That's tough. What's up, Brian? Good to see you. Let's go silver. I'm thinking an old quarter tonight. That would be nice. Once we start tickling the quarter box. That would be nice. I'd love a quarter in a dime roll too. Maybe a nice silver, nice barber quarter in a dime roll. My math teacher always gave us the best advice too. This was senior year math teacher. You know, the kind who he had all the honor students, so he knew he didn't have to try that hard. And he's a pretty funny guy, but he established the yep, that just sucks. Sucks to suck. Sucks to be you. And right before we would leave for summer vacation or graduate, whatever it was, he'd always tell us, I got 3 rules for you for making it in society, for not being a menace to society, right? Number 1, don't add to the population, don't subtract from the population, and don't go to prison. If you do, establish dominance quickly. I took those words to heart. By far the best advice anyone gave me in high school. Wasn't too bad. Words, definitely a list to live by, you know? What's up, Elstro? Good to see you. 1 so far, just a toner. Just a toner. We just started. We are, I don't know, 7 or 8 rolls in. Something like that. Something like that. Come on. Messed that one up pretty good. They only told me don't come back. That's not bad advice either if you think about it. Was that after, you know, failing you or expelling you? I should say after you graduated or after they expelled you. This one's all sorts of nasty. Can't expect a man who started making meatballs and marinara at 5 to be on time. I can have many unreasonable expectations, don't you worry. I'm full of them. It's a crispy one. Don't you underestimate me. I did heed that advice. C- or above. C's get degrees. You know, odds are the doctor you go to and the dentist you go to all barely passed. Because the ones who did really, really, really good in school are not general practitioners. They serve higher powers now. Saturday I cleaned some gutters and the woman wouldn't pay me. Really? How was the cage match after? How'd that go? I get it. I get it. So funny. Listen to you. So funny. All I remember from the last year of high school was getting called into the principal's office and getting told I'd missed 50% of my classes. There's some heat damage, huh? Hey, that was still your last year of high school, so you know, clearly it wasn't too bad of a thing for you to miss 50% of your classes. If you said, in my second senior year, or in my first senior year, that one's kind of interesting. Hold on to it for now. It's nothing crazy, but all sorts of weird colors going on here. Cody's back. Still graduated with a 3.14 average. Yeah, so what does it matter? I took college classes where some students would only show up for the exams and that was it. Honestly, they probably learn more. What the heck is that? How does that go through the coin sorters? How does that happen? What am I? Who's to know? What's up, Michael? Good to see you. Hey, Deborah, by the way. Saw you in here earlier. Basically how I treated high school. Can't do that nowadays. You don't show up, they fail you. Not much, took some drugs, about to go to bed. Let's say hi and hit that like. There you go. Everyone listen to Michael Role Model here, okay? Who knows what's up? Head cold, those aren't fun. Not fun at all. Speaking of cold, though. How about that outdoors, huh? How about them outdoors? It was bad. 5 degrees when I left for work this morning. 5. It's kind of weird because it actually felt colder yesterday with a temperature of 20 than it did today. It's a tad bit cold, tad bit chilly. It's just a wee bit. Look on the silver. Thanks, Michael. Hope you feel better. Poor thing. Welcome to the deep freezer. I'd rather be in the deep freezer than the jungle. Fine with that. Absolutely fine with that. Because it was damp yesterday? That's true. Fair. I don't know. I know it's supposed to be kind of snowy and rainy, like on the edge of just cold enough to snow tomorrow with precipitation. But I'm still gonna go. Still gonna try metal detecting because I'm itching. It's been too long. I got some warmer clothes today. And I'm ready. I'm prepared. Kinda. Elstro lives in the plains. Yeah, but they got fun and games. They do. They do. They do. Also, you name it, they got your disease, so. It's a double-edged sword. What's up, 2A Coins? Good to see you. 51 here tomorrow. That sounds pretty nice. We're not going to see 50 for a long time. Long time. It's going to be a minute. Had to think about that, did you? What, the Welcome to the Jungle reference? That one I got. Oh, I had to think how to phrase how they had your disease, but you know. My brain thinks fast, it just doesn't put all the words next to each other very easily. Yeah. No, I knew what the next line was. I just had to make it fit into the flow of the conversation, you know. You know. Just waiting for Little Toot's stomach to calm down. Who's Little Toot? Who is this? Introduce us. What's up, Mr. Crummy? Big OC insaneness happening. Yeah, I know, I'm in there. Dude's giving away ounces of gold. Trying to get a bite, but you know, it's not being that nice to me. You know, come to think about it, Paul, I haven't won a giveaway on Whatnot in weeks. It's been a long time. Oh, Little Foot. Oh, not Toots. Oh, Little Toot. No, I get it. Alright, I was not fast there. I'll admit that I was slow. I understand. Whoa, that's a foreign. I almost threw that away. Almost threw that away. Another Panamanian one. This is not as pretty as the other one we had. Look how circulated that thing is. 1982. Almost missed that one. Almost. Anyway. Yeah, I got it now. I'm a little, maybe tonight's your night. Well, if I'm gonna win any giveaway, it might as well be an ounce of gold, right? Something? Nope. Nope. -1. Really is getting cold. His brain synapses aren't functioning. See? I got evidence to support my claims. Well, evidence, excuses, who's to tell, you know? Who's to tell the difference there? He needs to wear a hat. Got my hats in the wash. Otherwise it probably would. And it's not cold in here. Well, unless that fits my excuse better, then yes, it's freezing in here. Oh, what? You pulled that one so fast. I didn't have time to get in. What the heck, man? That was way too fast. I gotta get this thing closer to me. I can watch it. He's giving away gold eagles. Yeah, I was not paying attention. He pulled that so fast. Line between a reason and excuse is pretty blurry. Yep. It all depends on your, you know, your motivation. That's what it depends on. You better be locked in there, Paul. You're pulling those fast. I never see my name anymore, though. Never see my name. Literally giving away 10th ounce of gold every couple seconds. It's crazy. So forgive me if I pay attention to this. Make sure you get in there before he pulls them. But 2,000 people are on their game. Everybody jumps in. Swim, Steve, swim. Any silver, any at all. I would like the silver. Would be much appreciated. Guess not. Okay, I'm ready for silver. Let's go. Me too. I've been ready. Where are they at? I mean, we got 60s coins in here. Should be happening. 66. So close. So close. Oh, I think I saw my name. Didn't win though. Womp womp womp. Nothing there. Pulling those giveaways so fast. So fast. That's interesting. Be back soon. Bedtime for the kids. We'll see you in a bit. See you in a bit. Come on, Silver. Where are you? Where are you? These are a few of my favorite things. How many boxes are you planning on going through tonight? Not sure. I have 8. I guess it just depends if we're finding stuff or not. I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna do, you know, half of them tonight and half tomorrow, or drag them out for 2 weeks. I don't know. Don't know. I mean, if the boxes are going to stay like this, though, without much happening. We got circulation. We got old coins, but just not seeing silver. There's that toner ender. So we're going to be able to look at that one. Hopefully it's on both sides. We'll see. Doesn't mark silver. Ooh, it is on both sides. 2000. Not as pretty on the reverse. This is a cool toner though. Take it. We will take it. Yeah, I know, Crummy. I had to pull it up nice and close and pay attention for a bit. I think he stopped. Though. We're good. He's gotta make some money back now. Went to Academy to get some hand warmers for Virginia and radiator hose blue in the shop. I'm supposed to leave early Thursday morning. Ooh. Well, if it is just a radiator hose, should be nice and quick fixed. But you know them mechanic shops, always scams. Maybe it was this one. Maybe this was the potential silver. Now that I look at it, though, I don't think so. Hopefully I'm wrong. No, it's not silver. No silver anywhere else either. My favorite. I don't think this was the box that had the ender. I don't remember it being on the edge of the box. It was in the middle of the box somewhere. Just once, I like getting a box like I see others get. Dirty Water pulled 7 war nickels, a 20s buff, and a 1912V in one box. Well, also, you know, you gotta have it in the name, right? Just change your name to Lucky Stro. It'll pay off, trust me. I gotta grab me some dime boxes, or some nickel boxes here soon too. Been having the itch. Didn't order any, but maybe I can pick some up regardless. Alright, last roll of the first box. It's been nothing so far. Hopefully this is a fluke. Nothing. Whole lot of nothing. Alright, say goodbye to that box. Box 2, please. I also did mark these boxes, which bank they came from, in case it did matter. I don't think it will. But I did decide to mark them. So we'll see. Okay. Here we go. Back on it. Box 2, roll 1. hoping for some first roll luck, but not to be. Finds a gold coin daily is my new name. And I hope you do. Hope you do. You see, if I got these boxes right when you guys asked me to go back into dimes, I probably never would have hunted dimes again. But because I had those good boxes, I'm giving them a chance. Giving them a damn good chance. Best I can. Keep moving my mat around. Try to fix that. Anyone up to anything interesting this week besides just surviving? Gots to be somebody. Probably deep sea diving without the helmet. Maybe not the smartest move, but you know. As a free American, you do what you want to do. Dimes need to pony up. Yeah, they do. What's going on, Dimes? This Roosevelt guy, I'm getting kind of sick of seeing his face. Where's Lady Liberty at? Yeah, Relic, I decided that even though tomorrow is supposed to be wet and cold, I've had enough of a break from beeping, so no matter the temperature, I'm bundling up and we're getting out there. I gotta dig some. We'll see how hard the ground is. What's up, Thrifter? Good to see you. I guess the good news is if it is raining a little bit, it should soften up the ground. That's how it works, right? Pretty sure it is. Hope you dig up gold. Me too. Wouldn't that be nice? Just a dollar coin. But when I dig my gold $20, I'll let you know, okay? I'll leave out the dollar coins. I know you don't care about those. Get in the car every hour and warm up if you have to. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Usually once I get going, it's fine. But I got some better socks today. Got my hats in the wash. And I got my leather gloves. I'm fine in the glove department. I guess we'll just see how windy it is. It's odd that I've watched the guys that buy the $1,000 return bags, and they do no better or worse than the box hunts. Yeah. I think that the coin counting machines really suck at spitting out the silver, even though they're supposed to. They're not really good at actually identifying, like picking and choosing the weights of the coins. So I think they just they let everything through. So. My fingers hurt for the first hour or so, then I'm fine. I bought $35 gloves this morning while waiting on a wrecker. Yeah, I got these old, this old pair of leather gloves, and I decided a few years ago that, you know what, I've been keeping these nice. I have no reason to. I decided, you know what, these are going to be work gloves, you know, for snow shoveling and stuff like that. And this year I said, you know what, I can use those metal detecting. Like, I could dig at the dirt, paw at the dirt with those things. That's fine. And they don't let any temperature through. Like I can use my fingers to dig a hole if I have to, and I won't feel it. And not because my fingers are numb, just because, you know, they're actually warm. Lined leather gloves? Yeah, they're oh boy. I'm trying to remember what brand they are. But they're like leather work gloves. They're not they're big chunky ones, you know. They're not those fancy dainty leather gloves. They're work gloves. And they work fantastic. They're very well insulated. I've had my hands sweating sometimes when it's cold. Been busy going through all the wheat, Indian, and buffalo coins and making albums. Have 4 wheats, 2 Indian, and a buffalo album started. Nice. Yeah, get those albums done and you can always sell those off. Another Panama. Where's your silver, Panama? 2008? 3? 8 or 3. One of those. They're tricky because they're the same rim as US stuff. But yeah, when I don't know, they're out in my car right now, Relic. I leave them in my trunk with the rest of my stuff. If I remember, I'll send you a picture once I figure out. From what I remember, they were pretty inexpensive. They were from, I don't know, Runnings or something. Yeah. Bought a Carson City Morgan this morning from the local pawn shop. Somebody else sold to them. Hey, that's pretty cool, thrifter. Did you get a good deal on it? I'm in the process of buying three collections. 2 of them are big. The little one is just a bunch of silver quarters. They made an offer to the guy for, it's like 2 rolls. Made him a cash offer. He accepted. We're working out the details of meeting up and making that exchange. The other 2 collections are gigantic. The smaller of the 2, the guy has about 100, no, he's got about 80 Morgans and Peace dollars, a bunch of half dollars, and about 300 proof sets. So that collection we're still working on negotiating. I did make an offer on his Morgans and stuff, and he did accept that, but we're working on the rest of it. And the last collection is absolutely gigantic. He has 100 Morgans, or like a combination of 100 Morgans and Peace dollars, mostly Morgans. He has 300 silver half dollars, Benjis and Kennedys, and 500 silver quarters. It would come out to about probably $16,000 in melt or something like that. So working with them too, I made them an initial offer on it, and they are thinking about it. So we got our own acquisitions going on. Rapid poll incoming. Alright, if I miss it, you call it out in the chat here so I can pay attention. I'm kind of paying attention on the side here. But help me out if I miss it. My light just died, didn't it? Let's fix that. There we go. Light. Let there be light. Not really, since they were supposed to put it out yesterday but held it for me today. Usually give me good deals on guns since I bought a lot from them. What year Carson City is it? To buy these collections, are you robbing a bank? No, Deborah, believe it or not, I have money. It's you know, and I consider it an investment, right? I'm buying it all to resell it. I'm hoping to get a big inventory, and then I can do consistent whatnot shows. So I'm strongly considering that big collection. I might have to buy that one in sections, but we'll see. I know for a fact I want to get my hands on the Morgans and the peace dollars. The quarters I can probably do without because they're all Washingtons, but the Benjis and the Franklins are all uncirculated, so. And I can get them all for under melt, way under melt. I know with the current silver bubble we're in, nothing sells for melt anyway, but get a good deal like that. I'm excited. So I think I will get my hands on the quarters this week, but the little collection, but the other two still working on negotiating. What's going on there? Squished. Squish, squished. Next two after this one are gold rapid pulls. You want to get on? You got it. Here's, have you watched Brad from the Hoover Boys on Whatnot? I have. I watched their first show for a bit, for selling Muck stuff. Muck Boot Mark. They have some really cool stuff there. But I wasn't really interested in buying any of the stuff there, so I just watched to relive some of the some of the finds, you know. Yeah, I think they sold the Washington button and stuff, right? And all in the first show. Okay, he's selling that. That's a toner. Holy cow. Look at that thing. It's both sides too. That's what we like to see. That one's the winner so far. That's the toner of the month. I heard. I don't watch it much. Yeah. Well, whenever you watch, you're tempted to buy, so I understand it. Did they give away that detector yet? I don't remember. Like, I entered that giveaway, the one they just started out. They were giving away a Mind Labs or something. Ooh, I got in. If that one's supposed to be a fast one. Not a very fast pull. I watched the digging videos, but not whatnot. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, now it's pretty much just Muck and Kurt, but it's funny. The guy, he gets his whole collection sold off, and he gets right back to work. Well, now I gotta replace it all. What's up, Backwoods? Good to see you, man. Stuck. Man, these dimes are not being nice, huh? I mean, I already ordered dimes for this next week. I mean, I'll pick them up, but if we get more like this, I might have to take a break for a few weeks. Let them restock. Let the silver replenish. A Manicore, I think. Okay, yeah. No, I jumped in that one. Did they give it away yet? I don't remember when it was supposed to close. Also, Relic, my father asked me, he's like, hey, what do you want for Christmas? Because, as usual, we have no idea what to get each other. I just get him silver and stuff. It's the easiest thing for me, and he loves them. But he asked me what I wanted. I said, well, silver and gold is nice and all, but I was thinking about it, and I said, yeah, give me a bit, I'll think about it, and I'll let you know. Then I remembered, I can ask him to buy a coil for me. I was thinking about getting a small coil for iron patches. So I don't know if I should go with a small one or go with a bigger one. I'm not sure what would be more useful, honestly, at this point. I'm wondering if being able to pick through that the iron patches on the farm would be better. So, I don't know. I was thinking that or getting the headphones, but you forgot a third time, so now it's 3 after this one. Okay. Paying attention. I bought a 2-horn bison nickel this week. Oh, cool. Can you send a picture of it in Discord? Because honestly, I haven't seen one yet. I was looking for one, but I didn't really know what I was looking for. The guys I watch use a small coil when they search heavy metal areas. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because I want to be able to pick through that old 1700s, or the, 1700s house that used to be there, because all the brick is there, and the iron there is so loud, though. I want to be able to pick in between the targets, in between all the iron for the good, hopefully good stuff. Take a picture, but not tonight. Okay, cool. Small coils work good when it's trashy, but you lose depth. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just wondering if having the option, though, to be able to pick slowly through some iron would be nicer. Or if I, just upgrade from the stock coil to something a little better. I don't know. I've been meaning to look at that website you told me about. What was it like? It was like DT coils or something? Or just Detector Warehouse, something like that. Yeah. I may not ever take my biggest D-Tech coil off my legend. Well, they say once you go for the big D, you never go back, right? So. So I figure if I don't know what to ask for Christmas, I can just probably ask for that. Alright, you doing the gold giveaway now this time? He's got the little ones out. Hold on. We gotta make sure we get these. That way if we win, it's live. That is a slow fast pull, not gonna lie. Very slow fast pull. Not me. So that way if we win gold, we'll get proof live, yeah? Magnet from magnet fishing on metal patch first. The only problem is a lot of it is deep, and it wouldn't do too much right off the top, you know. Whoa! Exploded. Great, now I gotta spend more time not finding silver in this roll. Uh-oh. Alstro wants to play. Is that all of them? Dang it. Alright, Alstro, 1 minute. Let me make sure I didn't blow up a silver here. Nope. No. Okay. Hey, you know what? There's a few rolls left in the box. We're gonna finish first. Then we'll do your blackjack. Given away 3 legends on my channel in the last 2 years. D-Tech. Sounds good. I'll definitely be looking at them. What pinpointer are you using? I got that Nocta pinpointer was sent to me with my detector. It's like a $150 yellow one. I don't remember what it's called. It's just the whatever Nocta's flagship pinpointer is. It's like, yeah. Like $150, got all these fancy settings, but I just turned the sensitivity all the way up, and it's nice to have the little flashlight on the end sometimes, though. It's helpful. It's one, I think Kurt uses it too. I think it's one he's got. Alright, this box is full. I gotta do something about that. Let me get rid of this. Grab a new box. I don't know, I'm excited. I know there's not too much work to do at the shop tomorrow, so I'm hoping to get out nice and early. Run all my errands, and then get digging. Get digging. Ooh, there's a colorful one. Is it gonna show? Well, it's not gonna show you. It's gonna show me. Boring. Hey, Brian. Did I miss anything? Unfortunately, no. No. We are almost at the end of box 2. Just about to finish it with nothing. We got Panama all over the place. No silver. They're being tough. They sure are. Hoping they turn around. I mean, I got two different banks here. Hopefully if all the ones from this bank are going to be like this, hopefully the other bank's at least better. I don't know. Hey, it's Scott. How you doing, Scott? Good to see you, man. Thanks for the $1. Appreciate that. Sees that we're not getting our not getting any luck on the silver. I need to eat, guys. Come on. Give me your dollars. Thanks, Scott. Good to see you again. Sorry it's on such a disappointing stream. Whole lot of nothing. Whole lot of nothing. 2 rolls left in this box, then we can get away from this one. Maybe we'll switch to the other bank, just to see. It's a good one. I have one, but can't stop using the Garrett, but I know people love the Nocta. I like the Nocta one because I got it for free. I know the Garrett one's pretty good. The Garrett Carrot. I know that one's good too, but... Acupoint, thank you. Stephen Hale, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. What do you do with all the coins you go through? Does your bank have a coin counter you turn them in at? Yes, exactly. It's a good thing that my bank tellers know me. Or they at least tolerate me. I built up a relationship with them over this last year because I put a lot of coins to their machine. I fill it up very often, and they have to come out and, you know, take the bags out for me. So try not to be too intrusive about it, but it happens. Well, that was box 2. There is nothing in that one either. Bye-bye. Okay. I promised Elstro a hand of blackjack before we continue on this train of suffering. Yeah, I remembered, Deborah. I remembered. So we'll do that. Elstro, are you here? Or am I going to deal for a ghost? But yeah, Steven, I bring it all back into coin counters. I will re-roll my $half when I do them, but I haven't done $half in a long time. No, I'm still on break. Yeah, don't worry, Deborah. I got you. I know everyone's desperate to see me lose money to Elstro. What are we at? Was that 5 or 4? Or what's going on? Whoa. Whoa now. Come on. Oh boy. Oh boy. Come on. Oh lordy. Okay. Alright. Yeah, good thing I don't play in Vegas. One more. And it's a good thing we have coin counters in my banks. Otherwise, I probably would not have the patience to do this hobby, having to re-roll all of my coins in the volume I like to do. So I would definitely have a coin machine to do that. What's going to be, Elstro? What's the burn? Searching quarters. Anything good so far? I'm thinking my first box of the new year will be a box of halves and my first ever half box. I wish you that box of silver that other guy got a while back. He had pretty much a whole box of uncirculated Benjamin Franklin $half, like $11,000 box or something like that. Hope you get that. As good as the times you have. That's what I like to hear. Burn 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, you're up here. I'm down here. Good luck. Good start. That's alright. Not against that, though. That sucks. Good luck. Good luck, man. Mm-hmm. Look. Alright, hold on. I gotta answer my client. Didn't I just talk to you? Maybe I didn't. Alright, 1 second. 1 second, folks. One second. Can't spell. What's my name? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Let me do my work. There we go. All right, thanks. I look forward to my $50. Staying, Balderdash. You got it. Oh. Dealer's got 15. Dealer's got 17. Push. We're done. We're out of here. We out of here. You got to keep your money at least. I did that math right? Yeah, 15 plus 2. Anyone else want to play? Exclamation point blackjack. Whoa. Those aren't supposed to go that way. There's 2 aces in your discard. If you you would have had a soft 19. I think I would have had a 21 though, because I had a king. So I would have gotten 1 anyway. I think you still would have lost. Yeah, Littlefoot, I see you checking. I don't think you're in any position to play though. You want one on the house, bud? I can only offer you 100 coins if you win. Just saying, you know, just throwing it out there. What's your name? Who's your daddy? He rich? He rich like me? I'm sliding them in the box. Yeah. No. Do it. You got it. I'll play another hand. Since Elstro pushed, I'm feeling generous. I'm ready. Looks like we're playing Luke wins. The catch on this one, you only get 3 shuffles. You still owe me my 500 back. I guess I'll give it back to you. Alright, Littlefoot. What's the burn? Well, I pay Elstro. That was definitely a cheaty shuffle. Loyalty, where's Elstro? There you are. I guess I'll give it back. It's only fair. There you go, buddy. Going negative, too. You're up here, I'm down here. Good luck. Oh, ace of spades. Oh, it's a blackjack. It's a blackjack. Well, we're pushing. Thanks for playing. You know what? You get your 100 because you got your 100 back because it was a push, right? Feeling generous. Oh, where's Littlefoot? Where's your hours, man? Are you not on here? The heck? Push. Where the heck is Littlefoot on my list? Maybe if I go by lowest points. Where are you, Littlefoot? You're not in my loyalty. Not in here. Let me refresh it. Hold on. Hold on. Maybe I can pay you through here. It says you don't exist for some reason. Is there a different members list? Ooh, good idea. Maybe. I don't think so. You know what? No, never mind. It shouldn't be. Paid sub? Yeah. So it just doesn't count you as a viewer anymore. Okay. That is interesting. I can block users. I can block you. Hold on. That's a new one. Am I gonna have to... You're just, you just don't exist. Add points. Little foot silver stacker 100. See if that works. Oh, there you go. It lets me do it there. So you exist in our hearts, just not in the eyes of the bot. Hate to break it to you. There you go. Have fun gambling those immediately. Spread them out a little bit, man. You know? You don't have to. Put it all on red. All on red. The bot and I have been at it from day one. That's facts. Alright. Here we go. Box tree. Box tree. Get rid of those. Get rid of that. Think of how many slot runs you can have. Alright, I don't see the ender in this box. At least the one I think is an ender. I don't think that's how the slot machine works, Littlefoot, but it's clever. I'll give you that. Very clever. Box 3. So what do you guys want to talk about while we don't find anything in this box? That's cool. There's no zinc layer on this one. It is an all copper dime, which doesn't show up because of glare and stuff. There you go. That is a 100% copper dime. It was probably chemically stripped, but it's still cool. I don't know how to prove it being, you know, that way from the mint, but here, I'll set up the scope for you, Elstro. Set up the scope. Camera. Microscope. See if it works. It does. What part do you want to look at? Here, I'll leave you there. What you just tell me what you want to look at. 100% no silver. Yeah, that was a no doubt or no silver. I'll weigh it here in a minute too. We'll get to all your requests. Don't you worry. It was probably chemically stripped, but It would be cool if it wasn't. It's cool regardless. I'm keeping it. It's alright, it'll just go in my my copper pennies. Just go in my copper pennies box. Chemical damage. Yeah, I figured. I fingered it. Fingered as much. And for Deborah. We're in grams. There you go. 2.24. It's about what it's supposed to be. About what it's supposed to be. Definitely keeping it still. I like it. I like it a lot. No one-eyed Willie. It could be. Our, restrictions for what can go in the one-eyed Willie box are very lackluster. We put a lot of stuff in there. To be fair. Oh, microscope broke too. It's fine, I gotta put it away anyway. I'm not gonna actually use it. Forgot I still had that up. Alright, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Put that away. And put that away. That away. Okay, back to it. Come on. Guess we're in a drought. Did I really use all my luck in the first 2 weeks of dime hunting? Potentially. Potentially. Oop, oop. Smacking away on some blueberry Pop-Tarts. I got some cookies to demolish a little bit later too. Anyone here eat pierogies? I made myself a sandwich for dinner, but I'm kind of craving the pierogies now. Oh, is that silver? No, stupid fake one. 72. Look how white that thing is. It's not fair. Look how different those look. Yes, just had them for dinner with wings. Oh yes, never had them. Alistair, they're pretty much raviolis. They're like cheese raviolis or whatever you put in them. It's a ravioli. True story. right after I moved into my apartment, the part of the building burned down. Some of you guys heard me tell this story a while back. Potatoes, sorry. Yes, potatoes. It's like potato raviolis. Or with whatever, you know, yeah, no, okay. I'm a new pierogi eater, but I've had them a time or two. True story. When I moved into my apartment, part of the building burned down. Well, not down all the way, but caught fire. Tenants were getting evicted that morning, and sure enough, their apartment was set on fire. They still got evicted. All their stuff burnt. Because, you know, lighting a fire doesn't mean you get somewhere to stay. They were evicted, and a lot of stuff they just didn't take with them. They had left there. And, you know, because they took their personal effects, and then everything else was moved into a storage unit for them by the state. So they went through the whole house, but they had a chest freezer in the garage, and the foreman guy in charge of the state, or the you know, the marshal there, state marshal, who was overseeing the whole thing. I went and asked him, like, hey, they got a chest freezer full of food out there. Mind if I you know, work through it? He's like, no, go ahead. Sealed stuff. This one's kind of the half chemically removed. He said, no, go for it. I'm like, sweet. When I'm looking in there, he had so much like meat food, all in the still in the supermarket packaging, sealed, frozen. So I was going through, you know, taking what I wanted, sausages, steaks, all sorts of stuff, and whole stacked up in the corner, just box on box on box of pierogies. And I'm like, I'm sitting there looking at them, like, well, I don't know what a pierogi is, but I assume it's a ravioli. I'm gonna take them. Brought them home, put them in my freezer. Completely forgot about them. About a year and a half later, I remember them, and I make them, and they're amazing. I love them. Fantastic. First time I had them, though, I didn't have any pasta sauce around. I just ate the pierogies by themselves. You just throw them in a pot of boiling water and boom, good to go. They were great. So all my pierogi experience has been free so far, but still have some. I gotta eat them all. It's one way to get them to leave. We didn't light the fire, they did. You think I would get up that early? It was like 3 a.m. when the fire marshal banged on my door. I mean, you know, I wouldn't have gotten up. And it was freezing out. It was November. Nice cold night. Yeah, no fun. Come to think of it, that might have been 2 years ago now. Regardless. That's how I got my free pierogies. Life finds a way. Man, where's the silver? Holy cow. Getting destroyed over there. It's fine, I guess, you know. Just wanted to fill my tubes by the end of the year. That's all I wanted. Come on. Hopefully the other bank is good because this bank, I'd have to reevaluate this one. $65, everyone's favorite year. Every coin roll hunter's favorite year. What's going on, Bragdon? Hope you're having a good one. We're struggling. Fighting for our lives over here. Thought you switched banks. I have a lot of banks. I did not switch banks, actually. No. Sorry. I'm still picking from the first bank through their boxes. I figured, you know what? I'll just do all of them. It's not like I'm gonna not search the other boxes anyway, so. But no, we're still on the first bank here. Painted. And the halfway point of this box right here. Guess we might as well do all 4 boxes, right? Made it this far in one night. Oh, it's just dirt. Tried to order halves from the bank today. They refused to order them. For me, their reason being is because they say I inconvenience them by ordering 2 boxes of halves once a week. It happens. It happens. Just gotta find another bank. It's a privilege for us to get coins from banks. They don't have to order them for us. So if that happens, just gotta take it like a champ and move on. Told me they would close my account if I attempt to order them again and permanently ban me. Jeez. What would you do? Try to fight them after? It's a bit extreme. They don't like you. How come I don't see these chats? You don't see the chats from Brigden? He could be muted on your end. There's a whole bunch of new ones in here, huh? This one wasn't really circulated. I see that now. He done peed in somebody's Cheerios. They thought I was money laundering. Ah, I see. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure we're all on watch lists, but Hey, the bank reserves the right to refuse service, so they are a private entity. How does that happen, Luke? I don't know. It's possible you muted him. I don't know how to change that on your end. Google. I don't know, maybe Brigden can't see yours either. It's like two blind people trying to communicate. I don't know if you can see that, Brigden, but Deborah says she can't see your chat. She's sorry. Nice dimes today? No, they're not. We're coming to the end of box 3. What's up, Dave? Slow night? Yeah, that's one word for it. I got nothing, man. I got nothing. I'm at the end of box 3 in a row. I got 2 Panama coins. 2 Panamanians. Some really cool toners and colors, but, you know. Definitely not the ounce of silver we were hoping for. I'm hoping it's all restricted to this one bank. I got four boxes from one bank and 4 from another. I'm hoping it's just this one. We'll know for sure soon, I guess. That's crazy. I had a bank tell me no more boxes too. I even told them I wouldn't give them the coins back. They didn't care. I haven't been back there. Never told me they'd shut down my account though. Yeah, exactly. I think that's a little extreme, but the great part is there are so many banks out there, you can just up and leave. Like, yep, all right, I'll just go next door where they will give me, they will order me coins. Deborah Brigden says he can't see your chats either. So I don't know what's going on there. I'm not sure what's going on there. I think maybe one of you has the other one muted or something like that, or I don't know. I'm no longer using digging with your name, Dave. It's damn it, Dave, from now on. Oh boy. Speaking of digging Dave, have you got out on the old beeping stick lately? Last year, for 2024, I found 401 silver dimes. This year, I'm only at 131 silver dimes. Found a lot less silver halves and quarters this year as well. Huh. I don't know. It must be... Well, it makes sense that more and more get pulled out of circulation every year by collectors, so... I don't know. Well, it's also the other thing is just 2 weeks ago we were pulling 2 ounces of silver out of circulation, no problem, and then the next week it's nothing. Like that. Why am I damn it, Dave? I don't know. Elstro's jealous. He's always jealous. You can try restarting chat. Maybe that'll work. Man, nothing. Not even finding like proof coins or anything to substitute. Just flat nothing. He's been getting killer fines, leaving very little for the rest of his Festivus. Yeah, don't worry, David. It's out of jealousy. What's your oldest V-nickel, Dave? Remember off the top of your head? You in the 1800s club? Alright, last 10 rolls of box 3. It's looking bleak, folks. Looking bleak. Man, not even like a sympathy Rosie. Littlefoot sent a high five for 100 jewels. I have no idea what that means, but thank you. We got jewels now? Happy poop. What are these? I don't know what this new currency is, but it's something. Thank you, Littlefoot. I don't know what that means, but thank you. YouTube is a constant enigma to me. They change so many things, I can't even keep up with it. People don't realize how many skunk boxes I get. I only show good finds in videos. Trust me, I'm not finding good stuff all the time. Here's the proof of that. I mean, you know, all of our stuff is hunted on stream, so you see it all, but maybe it's because I just distract you with my charm and stuff like that, but most of the time we find nothing as well. Littlefoot, do you know what those jewels actually are? Because I'm lost, man. I appreciate it. I don't know what it is, but I appreciate it. Where art thou? Just got colors, that's it. It's a virtual item that's eligible on vertical streams. Interesting. Okay. You're watching vertical now? What happened to the flat screen TV? You have to purchase jewels, and then it's a form of currency from Google. Okay, so it's like the Twitch bit things. Interesting. Yeah, that's a new one for me. Pretty cool. Appreciate it. You had nowhere else to spend those, huh? Dave's not a coin roll hunter, okay? He's an entertainer. He entertains us all. That's how he makes his money, not from coin roll hunting. Coin roll hunting's part of it, but, you know, it's part of the entertainment. Good for you. Work from home. And all your box finds are write-offs. Business expenses. You count up all the change you keep. I started scrolling and found you on a new stream. You double watching now? Sweet. Thank you. I guess I don't have anything visual for this to display. I was on my phone and I don't see the jewel thing. I wanted to try it. Where is it, Littlefoot? Because if he wants to try it by giving me money, by God, I'm going to help him try to find it. I don't know how that works at all, but it's cool. It's exciting. I'm assuming there's some visual things I can have go on in the screen for those, but because I see the things in the chat, but obviously there's nothing going on the screen here. Alright, well, that was box 3. You know what? We're in it this far, folks. We're doing box 4. We're doing it. We're doing it. Do believe you have to be subbed. Smart Elstro. Get him to sub. Clever guy, you. Alright. Box 4. What'd you have for dinner tonight, Luke? I just had a sandwich. But I'm thinking of making pierogies after the stream. Switch banks. Yeah, but at this point, I got this one more box of this bank. And then if we do all the other ones next stream, then we get, hopefully, the good bank all stream. You know? I am a masochist. Thank you for noticing. This is the one. I promise. I can quit whenever I want. I just don't want to. Just don't want to. Pick up almost all my boxes from the same bank, so it's either feast or famine, I've noticed over the years. Boxes seem to come in good batches or bad. Yeah, exactly. So we were just saying the like two weeks ago, had 2 weeks in a row with an ounce of silver, multiple mercury dimes, all that stuff. 2 weeks in a row with an ounce of silver dimes. And then last week I had 1 silver dime out of 6 boxes. This week I got 8. And if this box goes like the rest, it'll be 4 skunk boxes in a row from the same bank. So maybe I'm just not on the right rotation cycle with Loomis. You never know. So Dave, you've been waving the beepy stick lately, or is it too cold? Too cold for you? You mean Thursday when I'm working? Tomorrow's Wednesday, ding dong. Is it? Wait, am I crazy? Tomorrow's Wednesday, right? Is it Tuesday? Where am I? Who are you? Ordered 5 grand in halves from Chase Bank last week. They're a lot more accommodating than the other bank that banned me. Best of luck to you. I hope you get something good. I didn't say you're an addict, Luke. I said masochist. Yeah, I'm addicted to the pain. I figured, you know, if we're gonna do the suffering, you guys are already here. You know, I might as well just make you guys sit through this with me, right? A machinist? Yeah, a machinist. I were one of them once. Still Tuesday for a couple of hours? Thank you, thank you. Now I know where I am. I know who I am. You might have found all the silver dimes in your area. Wonder if you hunt enough, if you dump coins eventually, coins get rewrapped and you're just getting your search coins back. There's just a theory. I believe that's more than possible, yes. That, you know, Loomis picked up your returns and had them rewrapped and they circulated right back around. Oh boy, there's got to be something in here though, right? There's no way there's just 4 boxes of absolutely nothing, right? Look, there's an S mint mark. See that? It's not gonna focus. The S mint mark. It's not a stretch, is it? What is it? It's a 2010S. No, 2016S. Got the big mint mark on the back. It's silver because it's on the reverse. You doing quarters after this? It might start tickling that quarter box after this. Depends how many of you are still around after this box is done. Never get mine back and return to the same bank that I purchased rolls from. Nice S. Quit looking at my S. I was thinking of using a bench grinder, make a flat spot on all my return quarters for a while, see if I get them back. That's going to take a lot of work. I don't know. That's why people mark the half dollars, right? So it's possible, my friend. I did 8 dime boxes in a row a few months back, not one silver. Don't say that. I have 8 dime boxes. It's okay. My saving grace here is that they are from 2 different banks. So surely I can't be unlucky with 2 separate batches of 4 boxes, right? Surely. Still can't believe silver hit $80, $60 an ounce. Those 90% halves, I think they're worth, what are they, like 22 bucks melt or something now? What are they? Why can't I think of that? Yeah, 22 bucks. I was right. They're 22.16 right now. Don't call me Shirley. The hospital, what is it? It's a big building with patients. That's not important right now. Ow! Unless the same coin truck delivers the boxes to 2 different banks. Not sure how that all works. Yeah, that's true. I think it's possible, but the 2 banks I pick up coins from are in different towns and are different banks altogether. Like, not even a different branch of the same bank. They are completely separate entities. So I like to make that separation. Don't swipe up. It's a crazy world out there. Yikes. Did you get flashed? Yeah, stay on the Lucky Luke Coins channel. We're the only sane people here looking through thousands of coins for no benefit whatsoever. Bank let me buy a $100 bag of pennies from the coin machine. I gotta try that with some of my banks. My primary bank won't let me do that because they are actually actively stocking up the pennies in their vault. So they won't sell the bags at all because they take the bags out of the machine and then they hand wrap them. So I can't do that. But I know of some other branches I could try, but so far they've all been the same. There's very few banks around here that actually have the coin counting machines, so I kind of got to try some different branches. I think there's another bank that I don't have an account with around here that has a coin counter, but I don't know. But if it's their bank policy to hold on to all of their pennies, then, you know, just what it's going to be. I'm going to try to trade penny rolls with some of my banks. You know what? That's not a bad idea. That might be a loophole. You trade a box for a box. Hope you get a 2025 one, sell it for $1,000. You're like the only other person besides myself who does this many dimes. Hey, I'm a man of volume, what can I say? I appreciate the volume more than anything else. And it's not like I'm looking for anything else in the dimes anyway. Does that not look like it should be a silver tone dime? It's a 1970. That is dumb. I like it. That's it. Luke has lost it. Now he's keeping the dimes that look like silver. Digging dimes. One of my banks told me they filled up 17 bags of pennies from someone who brought in coins from Dad who passed away, but they aren't selling pennies now at all. Like, are you serious? 17 $50 bags? Hey, maybe do what Deborah's gonna try. See if you can trade for them. Say, hey, if I give you that amount in boxes, can we strike up a deal here? He uses a comparator though. That's cheating. I mean, it's very intelligent, sure. Like if you're going through a bulk, but yeah, that's cheating. That's not true coin roll hunting, is it? We purists. I guess if you want to make a case for you know, traditional purist coin roll hunters versus some other kinds of coin roll hunters, I would probably not be a traditional purist anyway, because the true purists out there, I believe, will say you have to look at every coin in the roll. You have to find all the varieties. You have to spend an hour on each roll. I was hoping maybe if I looked at it longer, a silver rim would pop out. Not the case. I got 55 bucks in customer rep pennies 2 weeks ago. How did those turn out? A whole lot of nothing? Be like Ross Creations. Order the coins from the bank, never go through them, and ask for your cash back. Luke, you're describing Elstro. I know. It's okay, Elstro. It's hard to be a purist. I respect you. Because I can't do it. I don't have the patience, and I don't have the eyesight for it. There's no amount of headache medication that I can take to look through one roll of dimes every hour. Sorry, maybe if we don't get any silver out of all these dimes, it's my calling to go back to half dollars for a little bit. Heck, even the quarter box gave up a silver last week. You know something's wrong when the quarters are producing and the dimes aren't. I don't know if I would trust the sorting machines for silver or copper. I feel like some silver slipped through the machine. I don't know. I have a general mistrust of that too. Because if you think about it, the coin counting machines at the banks and stuff are supposed to spit out silver, but you know they let some go through anyway. They're counting so many so fast that there's no way they can keep track of all that weight. I trust my eyes a little bit more. Even then, I know I'll miss something here and there, but dimes I never really tried. Are they really worth it? They are when they're producing. Brigden, you might have missed a few streams, but if you go on my channel and watch, not my most recent video, but the video right before that, you'll see what we did. That was 1 week, you know, just 6 boxes, we got over an ounce of silver in just 6 boxes. And then the week before that, we did an ounce as well. with mercury dimes and all sorts of stuff. But this last week and this week so far have been pretty much busts. That's why I actually variety hunt. Slows everything down and I use the scope and cheat. I don't know, for now my style is speed anyway, or my style is volume. Because I'm not variety hunting dimes, I'm silver hunting dimes. And looking for proofs and foreigns, you know. All that stuff. Get all sorts of pretty colorful ones that I like to look at, but not much in the silver department. Haven't finished all the pennies yet. But they are Fed rolls, 20% copper, a few wheats and Canadian so far. I got 2 Wide AM 2000s, but one is really chewy, like has a bite out of it. That kind of chewy, gotcha. Huh. That's not bad for customer wrapped. Or hand wrapped, you know. Not bad. Oops. Whoops, oops. I saw some of your shorts on recent metal detecting finds. Oh yeah, yep, I got some of those. I got kicked out of my local park though. I can't go there anymore, so gotta go back to the family farm. At least until the spring, then I'll start door knocking. It's not exactly friendly weather to be metal detecting in anyway, but I do it because I want something to do. You scratch that itch. Yikes. Yikes, yikes. Dave is gone now. He vanished. Is he gone? Hey, my thing says he's still in here. Lurking. Works for me. Yeah, I don't think, unless the other 4 boxes produce, no, we're definitely not going to have a video this week, so. It's alright, I'll just put the giveaways up this week or something. Been meaning to do that anyway. Let's see. I have an idea for next year. I figured it's a little too late to start it now. I feel like it would be weird. But next year, I'm thinking that we'll do in the streams, we'll actually have a running tally of boxes hunted, silver found, you know, for quarters and dimes, stuff like that. Not like we tried to do at the beginning of this year. If you guys, anyone's been around here long enough, I know a couple of you have, to know about the in-depth nickel hunt list spreadsheet. Just a, you know, number of boxes hunted, number of silver found, maybe throw proofs on there or something, you know. I think just having that as a tally, running tally on the screen, just to see our progress throughout the year. Yeah, you remember the spreadsheets, Deborah. We started doing a penny one as well. The other crazy thing, if you watch Dave hunt, he's incredibly fast to the point I'm not sure how he sees anything. No, I get it. Whoops, my box is overflowing here. dragging my thing here too. Alright, I gotta get rid of this box too. On the floor. The real annoying thing about hunting dimes is actually bringing them back to the bank. Be honest. Because searching them is easy. It's, you know, getting that money back is annoying. Because machines count dimes very slow. At least mine do. I think it would help your channel if you did dedicated game nights. Yeah, I've been thinking about that too. There's a lot of things I want to change, and I think the new year is a time to do it. I do want to have a schedule, believe me, but it is hard to do a schedule when, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that goes on that I don't tell you guys about, even, so, I got myself involved in a lot of new things this year, and that's for the best. I'm not saying bad things. So, there's it's very tough to stick to an exact schedule. I mean, you guys see how often just the time of the stream at night changes. It kind of bounces around. It's when I have the time when it comes up, so I'll try, but we got a lot going on with the amount that I work and have other obligations, so someone's got to pay for all this crap. Is it a walk of shame for the returns? Not really. It's just when I walk in, the tellers know that I'm more than likely going to fill up the machine and they're going to have to come out. So it's just it's the machines take a lot of time to count dimes, and I can only take so much to the bank at a time, really. I mean, sometimes if I'm really behind, I'll take a whole bunch to one bank branch. They have the machine behind the counter, and the tellers will count it. That one's pretty fast. But I can tell they're kind of getting annoyed at me because they don't really know me. They don't know why I have all these coins. And I don't know, they seem to be getting pissy, so I don't like going there. So I try to go to the banks that the tellers, they know what I'm doing and they don't mind doing all this stuff for me, so yeah. They charge stupid fees when I use the coin machine, 10%. Yeah, mine is no fees if you have an account. It's free. Not talking Coinstar here. We're talking, you know, the in-house coin machines in the bank. Do you join a cult? No excuses are accepted if you haven't. I'm so sorry, Elstro, but I have not joined a cult yet. Unless you count... I mean, I've joined this cult. The coin hunting cult. The YouTube cult? Does that count? I don't know. Guy I watched sometimes streamed a $1,000 half-dollar bag yesterday. He got 139 40%ers, 67 90%ers. I was jealous as heck. Oh, that's pretty cool. I wish, man. I wish. When's my lucky break? First not thought Luke money launder. Yeah. Well, that's usually their first thought. I don't blame them. But I'd rather turn them in at the banks where the people know me, you know? It's their damn job. It is, Otis, but, you know, people don't want to do their job nowadays. Good to see you, by the way. What's up, Glass? Good to see you, too. Welcome, welcome. You're joining a very exciting stream. We got a whole lot of nothing going on here. Then you have time to schedule a nickel game tonight. Scheduling's not the problem, Elstro. Hosting it is. Dave, are you interested in some subcontracting? I'm gonna have you run my nickel game nights when I can't. We'll do one soon. I'll see if I can steal a box this week. I didn't have any ordered, and I don't have any on hand, but I'll see if I can steal a nickel box this week, and we'll get you guys a game. I know you're itching. I know you're itching. Look at that thing. And last roll. If there's no silver in here, that's 4 boxes in a row. 200 rolls with nothing. $200 with nothing. Yikes. Talk about a skunk, huh? That bank is done for. Oh boy. I give my fingers a break. My fingertips hurt. Peeling. Oh. Man, I've been at this for 8 years, and tellers don't like counting coins. You get that annoyed look when you walk in. I've had 3 different banks say no more halves. It's too hard in the coin machine. I don't blame them for the halves, really. I don't. There's only one bank in my area that has the machine that even has a spot for $half. It's got a spot for $half and for the small gold dollar coins and the Susan B's. They, for one, it's more annoying to me because the machine counts them so slow. It's faster for me to hand wrap them and bring them back to a different bank that way. But even then, I can fill up those banks too. Like they'll say like, well, yeah, you brought us all these halves, but we can't get rid of them. So they're I feel bad doing that too. So, like for example, the bank down the road here, one of my tellers still has 48 of the 50 $half rolls that I brought them probably 6 months ago. So I feel bad for doing that because now when I ask, oh, you got any hand wrap rolls? She's like, just your $half. Like, I'm sorry. Like it's the dumping is the problem. Like I have no problem ordering and hunting. It's the returning that is the issue. If I could directly dump them to Loomis, that would be amazing, but I can't. So Glass asks, what do you recommend hunting through for silver? Well, today, not dimes. Honestly, dimes are probably your best chance still. Quarters are very much are hunted pretty heavily, but quarters, you can still get one every few boxes, maybe. And then $half are just a big risk. You'll either get nothing or you'll get a lot. There's no in between. No in between. So I did great with dimes starting off here, but this week they've fallen off. So hopefully the second half of this hunt we'll have something. We'll be able to have some better luck there. Machines only have one bag for each of the dollar and $half coins. That's true as well. The dude on mine though, it has 2 $half bags. There's a dude on YouTube, Coin Dirt Fishing. He does like 15 to 20 bucks a halves a video. Like, where the heck are you dumping all those halves? Struggle to get rid of 4 to 6. Yeah, exactly. Especially if they're trying to do that every week or every 2 weeks. It just comes down to I feel bad. I don't want to annoy the banks. You're right. You're right. I hate to annoy the banks with 10 bags of coins. Exactly. Yeah, because they have to get rid of that too. And I feel like if they harbor ill thoughts towards me, they're not gonna want to get me coins or accommodate my hobby. And because I'm thankful for what they do for me already, I could search so much more if I didn't have to find places to dump the coins. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Brayden was called a weirdo. Oh, trust me, every time I pick up my boxes, I hate it when people are standing behind me in line Because I always have at least one guy who says, "What are you doing with $1,000 in dimes?" And then I gotta sit there and like, do I say none your business or do I tell them exactly what I'm doing with them? Which is obviously dumping them all out on the floor and making snow angels out of them. Can't afford boxes, so no on quarters or half dollars. I've hunted dimes and I can't find anything. Can't find any silver. It's all or nothing, man. You just gotta get lucky. Nickels are not a bad alternative. Not a lot of people will hunt nickels for the silver. It's there are 35% silver nickels from World War II. People say use Coinstar, no fee if you get a gift card. Like, I don't need a $2,000 Amazon gift card. Yeah, exactly. And also, odds are you'll probably fill the Coinstar if you're trying to do 10 to 15 boxes a week, because you know it takes them forever to get out there and empty the machine. You ever seen a coin store out of order in a store? You can go back there every day for 2 weeks and they still haven't come and picked it up. All right, I guess let's tickle the quarter box a little bit. Just a couple rolls, and then I'm gonna make some more food. I'm starving again. Let me grab the box here. Oh, I got so many dimes to turn in. Alright. What you all, I mean Elstro, has been waiting for. The quarter box. Enders are non-existent, so I guess we'll get the microscope set up here, huh? Might need that one. Might need that. Camera. Microscope. Back to you guys. Okay. Alright. Here we go. Change of pace. This feels weird in my hand now. First roll silver. No. I bet you there's a silver in this box, though. I'm with Brigden. 1 W, 1 silver. That's the goal here. I bet there's a silver in this box. There was one in the last box, so why not? It's pretty circulated. We got eagles in here. Got brand new older coins. Wait, I'm just waiting for you to find something. Thanks, Elstro. That's such a backhanded way of saying I'm getting pissed off here, man. Find something already. Oh boy. Can relate so much. And an old lady, wow, how long did it take you to save up all those coins? I had like 4 bags of quarters. It's like, it took me 1 day to search through 4 boxes of quarters. Say, lady, you underestimate how I spend my time. Underestimate what I'm willing to do, the sacrifices I am willing to make for the coin. It's alright. Elstro, we're here. We're doing some variety hunting now, alright? We're doing stuff. We're doing things. We're hunting, man. We're living life. It's an interesting color. We're here. Quarters, dimes, nickels, pennies, my banks have no problem with taking either wrapped or putting them through their machine. Halves I take to the Federal Credit Union and they put through their machine. Been hunting nickels since I can't find pennies. What do you really look for? I just keep the old ones and the special edition ones. Never found silver. Did find 1 38S and 2 39s. 38S is a great date. That's a key date. I keep everything before 1960. Anything that, 1959 and earlier, I'll hold on to. That's just my cutoff date. But the silver ones are going to be 1942, 43, 44, and 45. Not all 42s though, but I'm pretty. You know what they look like, right? They got the big mint mark on the back above the Monticello building. I have 40 options for banks near me. There you go. Spread them out. Good boy. Oh, Elstro, you're pushing it, man, aren't you? You know how to grind my gears. I have 0 friends, no social life, only coins. The coins talk to me. I don't need anything else. I don't need no friendship. You get out there with the beeping stick there, Dave, lately? Doing any of that, or is it too cold? Eight Ball is not answering that question. I forgot about 8 Ball. Brayden was the only person who used 8 Ball. What a nice burning building, or Extra Leaf, Wisconsin, maybe? How about that, huh? You know what, I'll settle for a good snow on the roof homestead. Oh, did I call it? No. Not even a bucket. You guys are my friends. Yeah, exactly. The digital people are my friends. I can't prove that Elstro is a real person, but for now, I'm assuming that I have a friend named Elstro somewhere in the States, in the Great Plains. If you had only been kinder with the blackjack. You gotta push, man. That's the kindest outcome you can get for losing. You guys are my... I haven't in 3 weeks. It's 9 degrees. It's over until spring. I haven't given up yet. If the shovel still goes in the ground, I haven't given up yet. Once I start taking, I'm fine. I went out and bought more warm clothes today. Extra layers. So I'm ready. Tomorrow, it's supposed to be wet. It's supposed to be cold. But I'm doing it because I'm getting an early day at work. I'm going to put it to good use by getting frostbite. And probably a cold. Which, honestly, I've surprised myself for all of the... for all the metal detecting I've been doing in sub-freezing temperatures, I still have not gotten sick. I'm not wishing for it to go the other way, but maybe I do have an immune system. How can I abuse that? Hunting for the extra pump handle still? I didn't even know that was one. Is it like a double die, or is that is it a die chip? $89D. Coins are your friends. You get them one day and you dump them the next day. Exactly. It's just like modern friendships. That's a good one, Glass. I like that. Dave's in Illinois? Honestly, I don't know. Asking the wrong guy. Believe it or not, I don't actually stalk people. I know it kind of seems like something I'd do, but it's not me. I don't have the attention span for it. I'd like to get into metal detecting. Besides the detector, what would be things I should get? metal detector and a pinpointer is really all you need. I would get an actual decent shovel though. It would be very helpful. Like, I got one of the serrated edge ones. It made a huge difference over just a normal, you know, spade shovel. It's nice to be able to actually cut through the ground instead of trying to push it out of the way. But yeah, a pinpointer and a shovel with your detector is really all you need. You don't have to go crazy with it. I got knee pads because I was ruining my pants from just scraping them on the ground so much. But that was more comfortable, but you don't need that either. It is a DDR. Okay. Extra handle. Oh, in the window. Okay. Glass hit 102 subscribers yesterday and then lost 3. Now I'm at 99 after I posted that I hit 100, so I had to delete my post. Such is the way of YouTube. You will run into certain roadblocks, right? Of just all of a sudden you just can't you struggle to pass a certain threshold, and then once you break free of it, you take off from it. You hit them every so often. You'll get a couple of them. Gray Squid MC just got done with a few penny rolls. Nothing amazing. Yeah, I'm holding all my penny boxes for now. I've decided I'm not gonna go through them for the moment. Yeah, because if I can't get any more, I'm gonna be rationing them out. So yeah, trust me, I really want to hunt pennies. I'd love to crack open the boxes I have, but gotta make them last if I can't get any more. But maybe I'll try. Deborah, let me know how your plan goes there with the trading, because if that works, I don't see why I wouldn't. Maybe I'll just ask my tellers tomorrow, because I'm gonna be visiting them again anyway. I'll just ask them, like, hey, how do you feel about trading? Trading in some pennies for new pennies. I do want the bags, but my primary bank says they can't sell the bags, so I'd have to get them from another one. Can't buy the bags right from the machines. Want you to shovel, you gonna dig with your hands. Nickels are fun to a point when you find a Buffalo B nickel. That's what'll hook you. Yep. Hooked for life. My very first box, 11 silver war nickels and a few buffaloes. Been hooked ever since. Also, I found that nickels have been the one coin that's pretty reliable for finds, you know? They don't let you down with nothing too often. What's up, Matt? No silver. We're actually the complete opposite of silver this stream. 4 boxes of dimes with nothing. You wearing a camo shirt, Luke? It's a camo sweatshirt. Because it's what I got. Got the sleeves out today. I think that may be the plan. Yeah, it's unfortunate that we have to ration out coins like that, but it might be the future of the gig here. We'll find a way. I'm just kind of holding on to them until I just come up with a game plan for what I'm going to do with them. How can you tell he blends in too well? Should work, wrapped roll for wrapped roll. I don't see why not, yeah. Let us know. Be our guinea pig. This also means I have to go and wrap penny rolls. Actually, you know what? That might be worth then doing the whole just getting the coin counting machine, the one that'll put it into tubes automatically. Might just be worth doing that. Because I do not have the... At least something to count out 50 pennies, because I lack the patience. To be completely honest, I just lack the patience. Nichols, the red-headed stepchild of coins. Always delivers, though. Yep, you're absolutely right. Touching 61 an ounce, insanity. Yeah, I know, right? Crazy day. $60 silver. Heck yeah. I hear half the people saying this is a bubble and it'll pop. Half the people saying it'll be $100 by the end of next year. Who's to know? Who's to know? I'm just putting a black stripe on the wrapper so I don't get my own back. Smart. Smart. Do you have any Fujio sense, Luke? I do not. Nope. $100 by the end of Q1. Write it down. Is that your prediction? Is that what we're going with? I don't know. In my head, I'm in a weird, confliction. On one hand, yeah, we want to see our investments go up, but then on the other hand, don't want it to get so expensive that I can't buy them. Can't afford to buy silver. It's not a pooper. It's not a pooper. That ain't it. That ain't it. Where do you live again, specifically, Matt? Like address? Details, please. All the details. Did find 4 1964s in a roll of halves the other day. Hey, that's nice. Man, I never find... I don't get 90% in half-dollar rolls. $1. I got 3 of them. And that was it. It's not anything. Steven to subscribe. Thank you, Steven. I appreciate that. Hope you enjoy your stay. Affordable. It's a hoax. Hard had to. I think once it gets high enough and the great powers that be decide it's enough and they can make a bunch of money, they will sell everything and then dramatically drop the price. But we'll see. I'm in it for the long haul anyway, so even if it drops $20 tomorrow, I'm still in it. Still in the game. Some real nice Hawaii volcanoes. I will check that one. It's an Onsoik. Virginia. Denver. Philly. Mississippi. Coins you doing next stream? We'll be back. Got to do the other 4 boxes of dimes next stream. It'll probably be more dimes and quarters. Maybe at the end of the week, if I can get my hands on a nickel box, maybe we'll do nickels. Heyo, we got a proof quarter. That edge didn't look anything special. Looks like someone inherited someone's coin collection, just turned them into the bank. They were together. Hey, that's awesome. Good for you, though. You just saved them. Gave them a new home. Don't understand. Oh yeah, you had all those people on sub. Yeah. Show us the proof. You can't handle the proof. Okay, I'll show you the proof. Big ol' S mint mark. What do we got? It's a Colorado. It's very circulated. It's hard to tell. There you go. There's your mirror. There, you could see my finger in there. That's a, wonder if they still have the die chip on those. But this is a very circulated San Francisco. Very circulated, but there it is. There's your mirror background. Colorado. Not too bad. A silver proof. Yeah, I wish. I wish. We'll take it. Add it to the pile. Add it to the pile. Can't handle the proof. I think I just coughed enough to rip my abs. Well, ab. Cough from what? You still sick? That's proof you found a proof quarter. Not bad proof, huh? I found a S Mint Mark Apostle Island quarter. Are they worth anything? It's a non-proof S Mint Mark. What they did do for some of the... Which year is Apostle Island, by the way? I forget. But from 2010 to the women's... No, I think the women's quarters too. 2010 to modern day, I believe. The San Francisco Mint, they made the proof quarters, obviously, with the mirrored background, you know, the cameo proof quarters. But they also made business strike quarters. For example, this one that we found last time. This is a Shenandoah 2014 with the San Francisco Mint mark. It's not a proof. It's not cameo. They are just low mintage, not intended for circulation coins. I messed up the number there. It's 1.26 million. They are lower mintage, not intended for circulation coins. So yes, they're good to hold on to. They should be worth a couple bucks. They're supposed to be in special sets, but somehow they were released into the wild. So any kind of San Francisco mint mark you can find is typically worth holding on to. I mean, there's a lot of San Francisco nickels and pennies that aren't really worth anything, but any San Francisco in the quarters is worth holding on to. Finding anything is fun. That's true. Don't think mine's a proof. It's not shiny. But yes, the S Mint mark is worth keeping. Here, if you want, I can show you. What was it? It was Apostle Island. I forget what year that is. But just to give you an idea, if you don't have a red book, Apostle Island's on here. I just forget what year it is. The closer the year is to modern day, the lower the mintage is generally. So here's the 2018 Apostle Islands. And if we look over here, 2018 Apostle Islands, San Francisco, you'll notice it has a footnote. There were only 189,000 of those minted. So you have one of 189,000, which makes, is way lower than the normal circulation strikes. So definitely hold on to them. And the footnote here, not issued for circulation. See discussion in the introduction to this section. I actually think that is back here. I think they did talk about it in the America the Beautiful quarters. Oh, there you go. It was 2012. They didn't do it in 10? No, they didn't do it in 10. Okay. It says it right here. Starting in 2012, the San Francisco Mint made uncirculated S-Mint mark quarters in relatively small quantities for collectors who purchased them directly from the mint for a premium above face value. Unlike the uncirculated S-Mint mark bicentennial quarters, which were silver-clad and sold only in sets, the S-Mint America the Beautiful quarters are of normal composition and are sold in bags and rolls. Thus, the 2012 S coins are considered the first circulation strike quarters made at San Francisco since 1954, because before then you could find San Francisco, you know, nickels and wheat pennies, stuff like that. Sorry, I couldn't think of that. there's the history there. So there should not be that many in circulation. So if you find them, they're definitely worth holding on to. At the end of the day, they're low mintage and worth keeping, yes. And the closer you get to modern day, the lower in mintage they get. So if you're starting in 2012, there were quite a lot of them. You know, one point whatever million. But closer you get to today, the fewer were actually made. So definitely worth it. It's a good find. It's like finding a West Point, you know? Actually, they're lower mintage than the West Points, so it's just the West Points are worth more money because they're a W. It's a different mint mark. It's more interesting to people. I don't have a red book. Are they good to have? It's good to have if you can afford one. There is so much interesting information that you can learn, and you can look up any coin that you find. So it's all information you can get online too, but that was just the quarters. They got the half dollars, silver dollars. They got modern stuff. There's bullion in here, old gold dollars, commemorative stuff, proofs, even, you know, like tokens, errors. That was the back of the book. They got the colonial stuff, like the really early stuff, pre-America. It's anything kind of tied to the United States, tied to, you know, the American currency, what people used on this continent. But for example, you got the very first coins, you know, kind of drawn up for the United States. These are Fujio cents. Before we had the flowing hairs. And then you got all sorts of, there's all sorts of incredible coinage with photos and 3 cent, 2 cents. There's all your Lincolns, your Wheaties, your large cents. There's Indians in there. There's a lot of good information in these red books. And honestly, you can get the 2025, 2024s usually pretty cheap, like any previous years. You don't have to look at all that changes are the prices, really, and they include, you know, the new coins for that year, but for the most part, you don't need an updated red book because the prices change so often nowadays that the price guides are worthless. Not that they're that accurate anyway. Yeah. Maybe ask for one for Christmas, you know? They're very cheap online. They're like $15 from Amazon or something. I recommend getting the spiral bound because they're easier to hold open. That's just me though. That's what I like. But I've sat down and I've just read that book for hours. I found 2 S-minted women's quarters so far in coin rolls. I haven't found one. I've barely found 2025s, so my hair flows in the wind. I think it's a good ask for Christmas, yeah. Parents will be happy too. Like, all we have to do is get you something that's $15. You'll be happy. Ask him to get you the 2020, 7 one at that point. Or it'll probably be 2026 for a while. But really, any red book you can get your hands on will be good. Blue book is the same thing. Red book has more like photo examples, though. I recommend the red book. Yeah, the spiral bound, the paper is a little bit more fragile, sure, but I think being able to just not have to constantly hold the book open is what I like. But that's your call. Yes, I have ripped pages out of my red book by accident because it's spiral bound and I use it a lot, but oh well. It happens. That's your call, but I like the spiral bound just laying flat open. But if you're gonna collect coins or hunt coins, whatever, doesn't matter what you do. If you're just interested in coins, a red book is essential if you're gonna collect, because if you find something or you want to buy something but you don't know if it's actually a low mintage coin or worth buying, anything like that. If someone's telling you that it's a key date but you're not sure, you can actually fact check them with the book. Do a 1943 copper wheat penny giveaway. Good idea. I'll just go get one out of the drawer. Yeah. I'll give away one of my 6 that I have. Sounds good. Let's be honest here. If I didn't say a thing, right? And I just said, "Hey guys, we're gonna do a giveaway. Here's a 1943 copper wheat penny." If I said that and I just did the giveaway, no other explanations, none of you would believe me that it was real. +1 on the spiral bound. Thank you, Gray. Cherry Picker's Guide is a great suggestion too. That's true. If you're gonna be a variety hunter, sure. I'll be honest, I haven't used my Cherry Picker's Guide too much because the major varieties are in the red book. Obviously, I know not all of them are, but the big one, the ones that are highly sought after, or the rarer ones, are in the red book, the ones that are worth money. And they come with examples and photos too. But yes, they're all great books. I have all of them, yes. That's because it would say copy made in China on the back. You know what? I think that if it didn't have any of those markings, you all would still take the chance and say, yeah, what do I have to lose? Now, if I came out with it and I said, I'm selling this, none of you would take that chance. I'm disappointed with cherries and Strike It Rich. They're okay, but I could have done without. I got my Strike It Rich for $3 at a coin show, so, and honestly, I haven't even opened it yet. So I'm okay with that purchase. Actually, the other useful book that I did get was the ANA grading standards book for U.S. coins. That's a like a red book affiliated book. The grading book has been helpful. Not that I do a lot of coin grading, but it was helpful. It's helpful to learn grading. I'll say that. And I like it. It's a nice spiral bound with a hardcover, so it's harder for me to rip the pages out. Alright, I think I'm probably gonna do about one more quarter roll here though and call it a night. Coming up on 10:45 here. I want to make myself some more food. And I've had enough of those dimes wore me out, so $1,000, no silver. Oh well. Feeling good about this quarter box, but not much has come out of it yet. The proof is nice. We are still early. We're still in the first 20% of the box, so I think we make a good first dent in the box, and then we save the rest for later. I can't do too many quarters at once, to be honest. It's helpful when when there's good conversation going on, but I do struggle with the quarters a little bit. I do like them though, but it does get boring if none of the quarters that I look for varieties in come up, very often. Luke's feeding time, 11 o'clock feeding. Exactly. Right before bed. I heard that's the best time to eat. Honestly, none of that really messes with my body, so I can't remember the last time I had a nightmare either, so I think we're good. Block Island. I'm back. Got lost in a calzone. You poor thing. Check out the 2 silver quarters. They're not silver. It's just a painted one, 1972. Kind of looks bright, but it's not. Sorry. Did get a proof quarter though. San Francisco Cameo, Colorado proof. But no silver, unfortunately. Finally got a microscope about a month ago. Hey, congrats. Congrats. You got a long time to build up your collection though, so don't worry. You'll have Morgans and Peace dollars. You got a long time to build them up. This is still my first year, and I don't really have that many Morgan or Peace dollars either. It's more because I'm just not as interested in them. So, not really my thing. I like Morgans, though. I'd like to have some Carson Cities. At 50, you'll be up at 3. Don't threaten me with a good time. You promise? You think silver hit 70 an ounce? I stopped speculating. I ride the waves. Because honestly, it doesn't matter if it goes to 100 tomorrow or drops to 20 tomorrow. I'm still gonna buy into silver. It's called dollar cost averaging. Ride the waves. Oh, I painted that when I was 9. Wondering what happened to it. I think the older I get, the harder stuff's going to be, like everything going cashless. That's true, but there will always be collectors out there who hold on to the silver coins, because silver is still going to be valuable for a long time, even if the coins, back the coins they're minted on are not worth anything. Nobody thought it would hit 40 not long ago. That's true. Yeah. Yep. Eating at 11, going straight to bed. Yeah, your bowels will be audible vowels. That's the thing. I'm at the point now where I can eat right before, and honestly, soda doesn't do anything to me anymore. So I can have a Coke and dinner and then fall right asleep, go right to bed, and I wake up just fine in the morning. Reading those dates at 50 gets more challenging than finding silver these days. I love my scope. I like my scope too. It's economical. We don't use the word cheap, we use economical here. Gold is at 4 grand an ounce. Yeah, gold's been at 4K for a while though. Gold is not the fluctuator right now. That'll probably stay where it is. Safe to get the key dates. Save to get the key dates. The common coins are a dime a dozen. That's true. I use mostly cash. Just got Venmo set up so I can take payments for hats and t-shirts. Oh, you got merch coming out, Relic? You got merch? The only reason I don't use cash is for a lot of things is because I get my card pays into my Roth IRA when I use it. So the more I use it, the more free contributions to my Roth IRA I get every year. So there's no reason for me not to do it. If anything, it's an encouragement for me to use my card as much as possible. But yeah. Yes, he can be taught, not cheap. Come on, Relic. We want to know about these shirts. We want to know about the shirts, but I think we're done with the quarters for now. Take a break there. I'll take those to the bank tomorrow. I'll send you pictures. I've been giving them away for a while, trying to generate interest. I'm close. Hey, that's pretty cool. Well, when you get merch, we'll make sure we shout out the merch on this channel. Man, stutter much, Luke? Jeez. Need more sugar or something. I don't know. It's the last thing I need. But anyway, thank you guys for joining me with this giant bust of a stream. There are some benefits for using cards. How I feel about it is, how can I force you to use a card? What places charge you for a card? Pretty much any mom and pop businesses. Well, that's more the state charges, upcharges too, because the card companies will have a tax for you using it, but sometimes, but that's not everywhere. Like I mean, for making purchases online and stuff like that, I try to use my card. Well, obviously because I'm buying it online too, but I find any excuse I can to use it. But yeah, thanks for this train wreck of a stream, guys. Honestly, you guys were the good part of it, but it was nice hanging out with all you guys. Hope you have a good night. Stay warm, those of you in the cold climates here, which is most of us now. And we'll be back tomorrow night. Hopefully, I'll have some shorts out tomorrow of some digging happening, but we'll see. I should be back tomorrow night. We're gonna chug through the rest of those dimes and tickle more of the quarter box probably. So here's hoping bank number 2 is the good bank. But take care, stay safe, and we'll see y'all soon.